We're Captive8.
We're Captive8.
We're Captive8.
Motherfucker. What do you like? I don't know. That's why I hope you listen and you find something you like. I'm Brian.
My name's Luke. Hi, I'm Chris.
Yeah.
I play bass. This is Evan. Can you see Evan?
Actually, 6th grade, my math teacher, I think it was my science teacher. He brought his guitar into class one day and started jamming on it, some blues, and he was singing. And I just remember I was, sitting there looking at him saying, hey, I want to do something like that.
It was kind of weird, actually. It was starting my last band. Chris was there. He was actually supposed to be in the band at the beginning, and we both didn't know how to play.
Me and Evan were going to play instruments originally. Evan learned how to play the bass. It took me a couple more years longer to learn it, and here we are today.
Yeah, when I was about 10 or 11 years old, I was really into rap. That was a bigger thing in the, I think it was early 90s. And some guy that I knew that was a little bit older than me came up and gave me an album of Obituary, Cause of Death. And he told me to just check it out and kind of listen to it, and it was all from there, man. I just didn't even look back.
Ever since then, it's just been a matter of coming up with riffs.
I immediately just said I'll play bass because my friend was Nathan, and he had a bass in his room. I used to always play it and thought it was pretty cool. But I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Just kind of started from there.
Band got started a long time ago.
My buddy Evan was a bass player in another band, and anyway, we all came together and hit it off.
Got started 2 years ago. Chris and I, proper language, sorry. Chris and I were in a band called Undesigned before this, and we settled our differences and went our separate ways.
I kind of hooked up with those two guys coming out of their last band, and we all kind of hooked together and thought we could probably do something kind of fun and start a band together, and started looking for drummers and found Luke.
I worked with Brian in a distribution factory, ran into him, and actually we had mutual friends, and the friend Adam, he got back to me and said that his band, Brian's band, was looking for a drummer. And oddly enough, my old band was breaking up, and I just went and tried out for them, and that's pretty much how I ran into that.
We just continued to go from there. I mean, it's like, it was a small thing that turned into a lot bigger thing than we expected, but that's pretty much how it all started, I guess.
I like the stage, sense of freedom. You're able to control everything, but not at the same time, and just you feel like you're on top of the world. Adrenaline's rushing. Everything's just perfect for that second.
For me, is what, I mean, the whole thing that I'm in it for is the live show, the live music, just seeing people right in front of you, and getting that kind of interaction that's what it's all about for me.
Seeing the look on fans' faces when you give them what they want, I guess. Just the rush of it.
Love the live shows. That's what keeps me alive. That's what keeps me going.
Love the fans. Fans are number one. So without you guys, we are nothing.
This is what it's about. It's about the fans. It's about the crowd. It's about getting people together and feeling the love that we do as a band.
Yeah, I would have to say the best part about being in the band is the women. Yeah.
Yeah, we're also in the recording studio right now, getting ready to record at Crown Recordings. A little plug for Sean.
My name is Sean McKeon. I'm the owner of Crown Recording.
Not recorded a lot, never in this much depth. You know, it's really, really involved here.
We are in the process of creating a CD / album. That would be what I would call it.
It's fun, it's frustrating, and it takes a lot of time, but it's well worth it.
We're learning a lot along the way of recording and just being, you know, in the studio, you know, being around the people that they're basically, you're married to these other three guys.
But cutting an album, that's a whole new chapter in our book of Captive8. It's a step forward.
It's been good. It's been good. The drums had to be kind of rushed a little bit because of shows and stuff like that, but I'm pretty happy with the drums.
This time we're doing a lot of pre-production and producing.
It gets hard sometimes when you're in a cooped up room and you're all there and you're all, you know, giving each other constructive criticism.
You know, time consuming. It's you know, you got to be perfect. I mean, you got to be on the top of your game when you're recording, and the experience we've had in here has just been great.
Trying to get across your sound and everybody's. I mean, this isn't how we normally play.
If you can stick through it, it'll become something. I have to give it up for Snot, because not a lot of people do that. I do like a lot of the bands out right now. A little bit of Taking Back Sunday, a little bit of My Chemical Romance. They're sick. The Used, I'm here and there with them. I'm digging on. I gotta give it up for Pantera, because there's some icons of mine. Sepultura, don't forget the Slipknot, you know. A little bit of Incubus, because they rock too, you know. And
I mean, really, I don't listen to a lot of radio. I don't buy a lot of CDs. I listen to talk radio a lot.
Pantera's Walk sucked me in and never let me go. I was into hip hop, you know, The Click, Too Short, all the hip hop stuff back in the day.
Too many to even say. Some of my bigger ones is Pete Sandoval from Morbid Angel.
I don't have any one person or band or anything like that. Try and keep it broad.
Nobody's gonna like you unless you start out with a good live show. So if you ain't got that, I don't think you have anything.
The best feeling in the world.
And that's what it's all about. You come see our live show, you'll buy a CD, you'll be hooked for life.
Seeing, just like I said, seeing everybody's faces just light up after, you know, you're playing your music. You can't really explain the feeling that you get when you're behind the drums and just looking out on a crowd that's you know, going wild for your music. So. Big future, if we could all hold together.
It's bright, but you can't see very far ahead.
The future of the band's very bright. Right now we're going through a stage where we're kind of learning each other.
I'm looking to the sky with it. I think that we can make it if we all stick together.
Right now the band is in a state of either we're gonna know what we're gonna do and know if we're gonna go somewhere or not.